Okay, let's actually start Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I've been sitting here for the past 10 minutes listening to your bullshit arguments.
I'm done.
Alright.
Oh wait, here it is. Found something. Jennifer Scott. So, wrong person. Jennifer Scott was the daughter of Edward Kenway and Caroline Scott, half-sister of Hafen Kenway and aunt of Rontion Haketon. I can't pronounce. So I was on the wrong person.
So, Undead made the big mistake again.
Well, I'm sorry if I haven't played Syndicate. I am so sorry.
Well, I'm sorry if this is the bajillion times that you have gotten your facts wrong.
No, it's not the bajillionth time. It's the fact that I misread.
You get a lot of facts wrong, though. That's kind of my point.
Nope.
I'm gonna let that one sit on its own.
Yeah.
Oh, did it? Is there not sound on this? I guess I'll find out when the game loads. Because if there's not, I'll just have to reset Avermedia really quick, which one?
And I'm not saying Syndicate's a bad game. I'm not. I agree. It's well made. It has a good story. I'm not saying that. I'm
It
saying
does have
the
some
sequels,
glitches. I can tell you that.
the game, the series itself went down the hill a big time. I do
Okay,
not
yeah,
like the
hang on.
sequels because they run through the story completely differently. What's the one thing in every game that happens? The animus. None of it's real.
Well, I mean, it's real.
It's
Okay,
a memory.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's real, but it's not real at the same time. These are real events that happen in the Assassin's Creed universe, but they just happened many years in the past, and this is reliving the memories.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one complaint about the Assassin's Creed series that a lot of people have been going around with. Is that the fact is, people would like to see more of the Assassin's Creed game in those time periods and less of Desmond and the Animus and all that stupid shit.
Well, we don't have Desmond no more.
Yeah, no fucking duh, but we still got these random douches that no one ever cares about.
To be fair,
Well, you have to
I-
freaking think about the storyline. It's
I
leading
also
up
don't
to
know
the
if-
present.
I also don't really know any people who played Assassin's
Okay,
Creed.
oh no. Hold on a second. Ricky, you went past the present from the start of Assassin's Creed 1. What other... Okay, seriously. We do
Okay.
not have that technology at all. We're about 100 years back from that kind of technology.
Okay.
You cannot lead up to the present.
We're talking
It's
about a
past
game.
that.
We're talking about a game. We're talking about a game. We're not talking about real life right now. We're just talking about a game.
No.
This is a game with a storyline that has Black Ops
Ricky, I'm
3,
sorry
Black
I have to
Ops.
put up with the
I'm talking
bullshit
about
I
the
have to put up
series.
with.
No, I'm talking about... You said it's leading up to the present. I will say, hey, the half of it is. Not the whole thing. You just said the story of it. The story of it is a random character from from not even the futuristic days, or reliving memories of a random ancestor they had to fulfill the Animus' job.
I mean, if you want to
That's
believe
the
that, you
story.
can believe that. I have my own reasons. Okay, let's just cut it right here. We're done.
Apparently you haven't played the game, son.
I have then.
Then-
I have played the
And
games.
you would know the story of it.
I do know the story.
Okay, what's the main
You
story?
don't know the story.
What's the
I'm
main story?
with
You're
Ricky on
saying-
this one. You've already gotten one of your facts wrong,
What's
and
the main
you've
story?
lost a lot of credibility. From
Okami, shut up for a second. What's the main story, Ricky?
The main story
For
is to get the
Assassin's Creed-
Templars dead.
For all
okay?
Assassin's Creed.
They're trying to get the Apple of Edens by going back in the Animus to Desmond's ancestors so that they could find out where they are.
or
That's
actually-
literally what I just basically said. I said that it's
And
just
you,
a random
no,
guy
you're saying that
reliving
this is
the
ju-
memories
no,
of the
this
Animus.
is basically what you're saying. This is basically what you're saying. You're basically saying that this game is stupid. That it has no,
True.
it has no connection to our real life right now.
No, I didn't say that.
That is basically what you're saying.
No. You misheard, apparently. What I said
I
is
didn't
that...
misheard.
Yeah, you did.
I'm just shaking my head.
Fuck off, Okami. What I said was that the story revolves around some random character during the futuristic times of the modern day. Of
But
the
before that, I'm
modern
talking about
day
before
in-
that. I'm talking about before
No,
that. You switched
I asked
the
you what the
subject.
main story was. That's what I
And I
asked
just
you,
told you.
And I just said that, basically. And then you went off on that.
I'm telling you what you said earlier
I said the games...
because
games
I'm
were-
still on that subject.
What I said is
You
the game.
changed the subject.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
did.
you did.
No, you did. Okay, what I was going to say before I was interrupted was the fact is the game needs to be, instead of just going through the different time frames that they shouldn't do, they should do different locations because they've been on the European section for far too long. At most, we've seen
Okay,
about probably
so what
probably
happens
one
when-
Live
game.
in China.
Yeah, that's one game's worth.
Okay, so what happens
That was
when
a short.
they go
game.
through every single country, every single place, every single town
I don't
There is
back
there is one exception to
in
the
like the
rule, which is
1200s?
Creed 4. That's an exception to the rule because that does not take place in one part.
That's in the
Takes place
Caribbean.
in multiple
I
parts.
think. I don't remember where Assassin's Creed 4 exactly.
No, but
takes.
you're saying
Actually,
that
no,
it should
Assassin's
just.
Creed 4 took
You were
over-
saying
took
earlier
over-
in the beginning that it should only be in one time frame in different parts.
Yes. That's
What are they
actually
gonna
true.
do when they're all done?
When you
Yeah,
get.
keep in
I mean,
mind,
Okay.
they can make over nearly 100 games.
Okay. Undead, I think the point Ricky's trying to make here. Let's say we have one time frame. So let's say, for example, Assassin's Creed.
Right.
All the Assassin's Creed games take place in the same time frame as Assassin's Creed 1. After Assassin's Creed 1, what else is there to do in future Assassin's Creed games? I mean, it's just like you don't really do much
See,
because the
that's the
Templars are already
thing,
gone in
though.
that time area since.
These games do the same kind of objectives, so they could do the same thing with different leaders. You go assassinate, hey, you get betrayed. Hey, you fall in love, you get betrayed. Hey, you get to jail, be sent to jail, and then you kill. You always end up killing these leaders. You always fall in love, you get betrayed. That's what's been going on in every game thus far. What I'm trying to say is basically, with what this time, like I said, time frame doesn't have to be a specific time in history. It can be from the Renaissance to the Revolutionary War. That could work. That's within time frames. What Ricky's trying to say is that it won't work because they're stuck in one time frame, which I'm guessing he's talking about.
That's basically what you're saying,
No,
though.
hold on a second. A time frame can be more than just 100 years. It could be 1,000. That's what but you're saying.
But you're not
trying
saying
to
that.
go
You're
with-
saying it like it's only
I'm
like
saying
gonna be like
it's a time
100
frame.
years.
No, I'm saying they want to stay in one time frame and then go to different locations before they go to the next time frame. That's what I'm trying to say. Hey,
But you
kept
weren't
trying
saying
to
that.
go-
You should have said that before.
I did.
Like, no,
I
you
said they
didn't.
need
You
to
were
stay
just like,
in the same time
this is what
frame
you said.
and go
This
to
is
different
quotes from
locations.
Undead Gamer. It should just be in one time frame, but in different areas. That is
Yeah.
a quote from
That is a
Undead
quote
Gamer.
that I did not finish.
And I gave you time
Fine.
to finish.
Think about this. If we go to Assassin's Creed 1, wouldn't it be also cool during that same time frame to go to China, Japan, and even go back to London, Africa, the Americas? There's
Can't
over
believe you've done this.
1,000 different countries. No, actually no. Nearly 100,000 countries probably in the world. Probably. I don't know. Ooh. And they can beg on nearly 100 different games, different locations, with different leaders, with different people, with different weapons. The same time frame can have different styles of weapons. During the Renaissance, for all we know, the Japanese probably had guns already. During black powder weapons. We don't know.
I mean, there was a gun weapon in Assassin's Creed 2.
See?
Yeah, you never
What
did that.
Assassin's Creed do is they stay in the same area but increase time frame. A lot of games do that already. What I'm trying to say is their game plan. What they need to do for a lot of people.
Hey guys, let's play a drinking game. Let's play the game of take a shot for every single time Undead bitches about some game out there.
I
And you will
take
soon
like
die
thousands.
yourself.
Good, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I don't know shit apparently.
I just want to enjoy a game, but you're making that impossible.
No, I'm just defending an argument that Ricky is trying to start. That's what I was trying to do. Ooh, I'm trying. I didn't.
Based on your
I
voice, you're
put, I
getting
put in my personal opinion, and then Ricky tried to argue why. Hey, he tried to change an opinion.
Well, based on your tone, it sounded like more than just an opinion to me.
if I recall correctly, I just said the games were not my. I did not like the sequels of the game, and Ricky kept trying to make me like when I did not.
Actually,
Literally
you
kept
said that the
showing
game
me,
sucked.
in my opinion. If I say the game sucked, that's in my opinion. Look at Call of Duty. A lot of people say the games suck. They kept going. I can guarantee the reason a lot of people play it still Assassin's Creed get good reviews because it's Assassin's Creed. Their logo, their title, basically, is what's making them also go far. Look at Call of Duty, Battlefield, Halo. They're still going and farther than ever. They're basically repeating the same thing. Nothing's changed. And I'm not the only one who thinks about things like that. I'm not. There are many who do.
So, Undead, you seem more hellbent on defending your position than Ricky does, so,
Yep. Because I want to defend my
it's-
position.
yeah, it's for that reason why it sounds more like... Even though you accuse
Don't
Ricky...
stutter, by the way.
Let me just say this. You accuse Ricky that he's trying to change your opinion. Based on what I heard, it sounds more like it's the other way around.
Nope. I'm not trying to tell anyone. I'm not trying to change opinions. I'm stating facts why I hate the games. And what
I'm entitled to my
they
opinion,
could
and
do
I'm
better
and
to
I'm
make me
entitled
like
to my
it.
opinion on what I think on your argument. And I'm entitled to the opinion that I think your argument's bullshit.
Nope.
We're gonna make this into the game where I throw your words back at you.
Nope.
If we need to.
It's not my argument's not bullshit. I'm right.
Alright, so back to Assassin's Creed Syndicate. AKA Grand Theft Auto Assassin's Creed style.
Oh, heck yeah.
Don't bring those up.
Well, I mean, you can drive carriages in Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
You
Don't
can.
bring up. Okay, I'll go into an argument again.
Oh, Lord, help us all.
Ricky, I want you to shut the fuck up.
Ricky, talk as much as you want. This is my stream, after all.
No, I don't
I'm
want
the
him to
boss
say,
here.
"Oh Lord."
Iggy.
That could actually be offensive.
This isn't a Christian broadcast, sir.
Yeah, but I find it offensive.
I'm Catholic.
Don't just ignore him.
That's the
Ricky.
same as Christian. You fucking...
Just ignore him, Ricky.
Exactly. I can do whatever I want.
I'm just saying to please don't use those words. It's offensive.
What? Use what words?
Don't say,
Lord.
"Oh Lord." That's offensive.
You get offended by...
Okay.
I was gonna say, and you get offended by way too many things.
I'm not
And
getting
because
like
that's
that. I'm not the only one who could be offended by that. If you say that to the wrong person, that could be offensive to other people.
Well, I mean, that's also a common
and
phrase.
or it could also start a huge argument.
A, that's a
It is.
A, that's a common phrase. B, the point of Twitch streams is for us to kind of just be our goofy selves in the first place. But you're kind of ruining that aspect of it.
Hey, you're the one who called me.
I asked you if you wanted to join. If you want to leave, be my guest.
Okay. See ya, bitches.
See ya. Alright, now that monstrosity's over.
Finally.
Guys, I'm so sorry you had to listen to that argument.
That was amazing.
It was see, I hate people that try to talk about like the game sucks because the lore's off or anything like that, which is basically.
I think the lore is great.
Like if you think it sucks, that's fine. But if you try and make a giant ass argument out of it and make it that like the game sucks just because the lore sucks, then it's like, why even complain about it?
There's one game that you will never say that the lore sucks, and that is Dark Souls. The Dark Souls franchise is...
I haven't played much of Dark Souls though, so that's the thing. But it's like, well, you've seen what I've. So if we're gonna talk about lore, there are some games that lore doesn't really make much sense, but the game's still good because, like, take my current series for example, Lost Dimension. The lore is really confusing in that game, but the game is still good. So it really shows you don't need a good lore to get a good game.
Doing fine, girl.
And people get way too pissy about this stuff.
They need to calm down.
Yeah. This is why, This is why I have to work with undead on a regular basis. Yay.
Oh, I don't have my double jump. Or my triple jump.
So...
Oh yeah, so I'm playing Destiny now.
Ah. Yeah, I might start just going to whatever games I feel like after Syndicate.
Yeah.
But...
What games do you have for the Xbox One?
I have... physical games. I have Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Fallout 4, Rare Replay, and Halo 5. For download games, I've got a bunch of random ass free games, and I have Castle Crashers Remastered. So I don't really have that much stuff for my Xbox One yet, because I got my Xbox One while I was in Portland last time, which was I think back in October.
You told me about that.
Yeah, it was a fun time. If you are able to come, you should. But I gotta head to Portland again next week, which means we might not have a stream next week. But I'm not sure. I gotta actually see what my schedule is, because it's very, very wonky.
Same. I'm probably gonna stream like every other day, probably now.
Every other day? Yeah, I would probably stream more often if I wasn't busy with YouTube stuff. But since I'm busy with YouTube stuff, I do that on a more regular basis than Twitch streams. And Twitch streams are kind of just...
See, I need to...
Go ahead.
I need to start, like, getting my YouTube things.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Kind of difficult. I continue.
Fortunately, they're getting rid of Google Plus for YouTube, which is good. Because Google Plus for YouTube is like one of the worst ideas they ever had.
Well, I need, like, to figure out, like, what I need for my Xbox and my PC.
Alright, well, if you wanna record or stream Xbox games, you'll need a capture card, which you should know by this point.
Yeah, capture card.
Which I recommend doing, if you're talking for Twitch streams, I recommend getting AverMedia because that doesn't have much of a delay. However, you can't use composite with AverMedia, at least not with mine. But otherwise, Elgato is also good, but there's a little bit more delay, which isn't a problem if you're just doing stream recordings, but it's a bigger problem if you're doing Twitch streams. Which ones did I not do yet? Which perks did I not get? I gotta check this. Road Rage, London Drift, and Gun Lawing. I think those are the last three, though. Yep. So I guess I can start working on London Drift then. We might also switch games soon, because I think the whole Assassin's Creed timeline argument took up a lot of the Assassin's Creed Syndicate time.
I know.
That's gonna be interesting when I put that up on YouTube.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be really interesting.
Sorry. Also, I am sorry to anybody who has to listen to Undead.
I feel sad for them. How?
Because Undead can be a cool guy at times, but other times, well, you know.
Yeah, you know.
You can see him in our L-Sword videos, and he can be kind of laid back. It's usually when he goes into asshole mode, because like when he goes into asshole mode, that's when I decide, okay, fine, I'll go into asshole mode as well. I can do this, you know. Because that's pretty much a lot of what I do is like, if it's like that phrase, do to others what you want them to do to you. And it's like, for me, it's magnified tenfold. Because like, if a guy's laid back, I'll be laid back as well. If a guy's a complete douche, I'll be a complete douche back. Because like, and like him saying like, oh, you might offend somebody with "Oh Lord." "Oh Lord" is also a common phrase, anyways.
It is like,
and
I'm basically Christian, but I'm Catholic. It's just same thing.
Same thing, yeah. And it's like, with YouTube, it's different from school. It's not like you're forced to watch it, or Twitch for that matter. It's not like you're forced to watch it. If you don't want to watch it, then don't watch it. It's not like you're gonna have 100% of people like you.
Yeah.
But I guess he's gonna have to learn that lesson the hard way. It would also probably explain why he's only got 2 subscribers.
Huh.
And those 2 subscribers are himself and the VM. Alright, I think we're about done with Syndicate though. So we're gonna go intermission and figure out what to play next.